All right, so I want to take another look at Bitcoin here. We've seen the long and short ratio kind of stay at the same place. Fear and greed index only pulled back by 1 point. This is kind of surprising considering the breakout that actually happened. You know, if we take a look at what happened with Bitcoin, we fell out of this range. If we zoom in on the hourly, you can see that we did spend a little bit of time below our support level, and now we're actually right back there. But the problem with this chart is where Bitcoin was previously finding support, we are now finding resistance. Take a look at the actual interaction with this price level here. We did manage to get a little bit above it, not much. This was only 0.7% above. But we're just kind of being sent back down. So it's pretty clear that we're finding resistance. Let's take a look at this actual drop down, down to our low. We fell by 3.75%. So definitely a real breakout by that measure. And we spent, yeah, about 20 hours below the line. So we even had a daily close, did we? No, we didn't get the daily close. We did not get the daily close. This does not count as a breakout to me. So it's kind of starting to look like maybe the market is in recovery mode. You know, it really depends on if we actually are able to use this area and recover it, flip it into resistance. And that's the game Bitcoin's going to have to play now. See, like the problem with losing important levels, like what we've just done here at 26.8, is that when you lose support levels, you know, now it's resistance. You know, now you're going to hit, you're going to be hitting your head on it. You know, so that turns into a problem. And you know, there's a lot of ways we can see that happening. Look at this on the hourly time frame. You know, we did have a pretty quick drop, so you know, this Ichimoku cloud hasn't quite arrived here yet. But I mean, if we just trade sideways, and it's not for long, if we just trade sideways here for 20 hours, or if we trade a little bit higher, you know, just get a percentage point higher, we're going to be in some resistance from the Ichimoku cloud. If we look at this with the 4-hour time frame with the EMA ribbon, you know, this is catching up. This is going to turn into a problem for Bitcoin too. So there are a few things here on this chart that could really become problematic for Bitcoin. You know, people that are a little bit more bearish on Bitcoin, people that, yeah, take the long and short ratios seriously, because this is a really good predictor generally of Bitcoin dropping. They're going to be looking for short positions right now. You know, and rightfully so. This is a pretty good area for people that are bearish on Bitcoin to be going short. This is actually the best chance and the first chance that we've had to have a good chance really at going short on Bitcoin since these 30K kind of spikes here. But the thing is, nobody really wanted to trade this. The market wasn't moving. You know, now it kind of makes sense to take advantage of the market a bit more. So I think people who wanted to go short are going to be doing that here. I do want to highlight for those of you that are interested in trading these markets, whether it's long, short, buying and holding, whatever the case may be, that there are some beautiful platforms for you to check out, link down below. The top two here don't require KYC, and BingX will actually give you over $5,000 in trading bonuses too. The cool thing about BingX, and the thing that sets them apart from everyone else, is that you can trade indices, commodities, Forex, and stocks. Apple, Tesla, Airbnb, for example. You've got gold, crude oil. You've got, of course, the S&P 500, UK's 𝗬𝗢𝗥𝗙𝗂 100, all without KYC. That is really, really cool. So check it out if you're interested in trading those markets. And if you do want to trade on Bybit, this is probably the main platform that I used. Bybit and BingX are now the top two for me, OKX as well. Bybit is giving you up to $30,000 in free trading money. So you can trade Bitcoin with it. You can trade fucking Pepe or any other shitcoin your heart desires with the free money that they give you. And if you make any profits, they are yours to withdraw. You're also going to be able to trade spot markets for free. So you can buy and sell coins, hold them free of charge. You're never going to pay a trading fee. Very, very cool. And if you love these bonuses, you can stack OKX on top of that, because you got another 30K up for grabs with OKX. But it's actually a lot easier to get the rewards on OKX than it is with Bybit. So check them all out with the links in the description if you are interested. And let's come back to the analysis here, because this resistance level is paired up with EMA resistance and Ichimoku resistance. If we look at this on the hourly time frame, we're already in this resistance on the hourly time frame. And this could be enough for Bitcoin to get sent down. The hourly EMA ribbon isn't really something that you want to, you know, just brush off. When it's got a good spread, meaning when you can, like, see, this is not a good spread, but this is a good spread. A spread simply means that you can see each line. When we've got a good spread like we did here, we saw some nice bounces. You know, it's only when we lose the spread that the ribbon isn't useful. Here, we had a bit of a spread, turned into resistance. Resistance again when the spread is really healthy. Yes, we did break out, but again, we're finding a lot of resistance when the spread is healthy. And right now, the spread is very healthy. So this is worth paying attention to. It really could turn into a problem for Bitcoin. We're not really seeing the buy volume that we want to see. We got the volume on this big wick right here, but since we approach this level, volume isn't even backing up this price action right now. Now, I don't want to brush this off either. And the reason that I don't, you know, that I think this deserves, you know, paying attention to and so on is because, like, even though Bitcoin, you know, is in a generally weak position given how it's kind of ended up here, deviations are Bitcoin's love language. And that is something I've said to you guys a lot over the last videos here. Bitcoin loves to form deviations. And this would be a pretty good one. This would actually be more of a fake out, to be honest, which is weird to say. And the reason for that is because we didn't close the daily candle below this line. But yeah, again, I mean, if we do, you know, and I'll just kind of paint this for you so it's easy to visualize. If we do kind of, I guess this, you know, that's all. We don't need to see more than this. Then yeah, you know, this turns out to be a really, really obvious deviation. Now, the reason that I'm not convinced that this is actually what we're going to get, and the reason I feel like we might still have to drop lower, is because of those long and short ratios. That's the only thing that's kind of bugging me. I haven't checked this yet. I actually want to see short term. Are we seeing people take on less long positions? So if we go here, 5 minute time frame, we got a ratio on my dashboard of 1.15. This is the daily time frame, and the ratio stays the same for top traders. Top traders are not changing how they're trading these markets. The price action comes and goes, and top traders, look at the ratio here, that 1.15. It's not changing. We're not seeing a shift with top traders. They are trading the same way this whole time. The fluctuations are very minor. Look at this, 1.25, and the low is 1.11. We're not ranging much. Let's look at retail traders. Retail, 2.07 longs for every short. My dashboard shows the same data right now. This is the thing. Like, you might not understand what we're looking at. Oh, fuck, I haven't been showing any of this. I'm so sorry, guys. You might not understand what we're looking at with this, but yeah, I'm basically, you didn't need to see the tables anyway, the graphs, because I was saying everything. But the data for the long and shorts, even though it goes up and down a lot, you know, we're looking at the white line, the actual number doesn't change much. And for retail, it's kind of the same case, right? Like, even on a shorter time frame, we're still really heavily long right now. You know, on my dashboard, I was showing you that it was reading 2.07. You know, and Binance in the last 5 minutes is 1.96. It's the same reading. So, you know, like the concern for me is yeah, you know, like the long and short ratio still doesn't really support the idea that the price can keep moving up. If anything, this might have been something to, you know, shake out some shorts. But I do think this is a pretty good level for short traders for sure. People that think this market could be dropping a little bit more. I think it will depend a little bit on the dollar. The dollar is now closed, but we'll see this open up again within the next day and a half. If the dollar does continue this strength, then yeah, I think Bitcoin's going to be in a little bit of trouble. I do think that would be the case. But there you go. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. It's the second Bitcoin video of the day. If that doesn't appreciate a like, I don't know, you tell me. But if you have, then thank you very, very much. If you're already subscribed, amazing. Make sure you have ticked the bell, because this is really time-sensitive content, as you can see. And you don't want to miss it. You don't want to be late to it just because you didn't tick the bell, or because, you know, you had the notification settings switched off in your phone settings. A lot of you guys that have YouTube on your phone, you don't have notifications enabled for YouTube, the app, you know, so you got to go in your settings and fix that. Even if you've checked the bell, for me, it's not going to work. If you have enjoyed this and you're interested in taking advantage of what's going on in these markets, check out these links down below. You have $72,000 in bonuses available to you guys. And of course, BingX and Bybit are going to be my favorites. Check out OKX as well. They've been around for a very long time. These are all really good options, but the top two don't require any KYC. So that is really cool for people who are more privacy minded. You don't have to take a picture of yourself. You don't have to take a picture of your passport or anything like that. You get over $5,000 in trading bonuses and access to these beautiful traditional finance markets, which very few people can offer. The only other people that offer traditional finance are Prime XBT from the exchanges that I use. So, and they're giving you $7,000, which is very, very cool. That's, again, it's just like Bybit. It's free money that you can trade with, that you can deploy into the market, and any profits are yours to keep. Very, very cool offer indeed. All right, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in my very next video. I have just made a 𝗬𝗢𝗥 video. I think that's live now. I'm not sure. That's gone up on the 𝗬𝗢𝗥𝗙𝗟 daily channel. So go ahead and check that out. No, that's not live yet. Go ahead and check that out if you are interested in 𝗬𝗢𝗥. All right. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.